Shalom, family. Mankind, when we stand against God or refuse to admit that He's there, are so adamant about it that we come up with ridiculous notions sometimes. Scientists are saying that there may have been a second Big Bang, but they refuse to admit that somebody created everything. Instead of a single Big Bang that brought the universe into existence billions of years ago, cosmologists are starting to suspect there may have been a second transformative event that could explain the vast abundance of dark matter in the universe. As New Scientist reports, our recent glimpses into early moments of the universe just millions of years after the Big Bang would allow us to gain insight into this dark Big Bang, which could solve a conundrum that's been plaguing them for half a century. Dark matter is the hypothetical form of matter that doesn't interact with light or electromagnetic fields in any way, yet appears to make up 27% of the known universe. Astronomers have long attempted to explain why clusters of galaxies move in ways that our existing standard model of physics can't account for. To make the maths work, the dominant explanation is that there's a bunch of stuff out there that we can't see. In a yet-to-be peer-reviewed paper, Fries and her colleagues suggest that a dark Big Bang may have occurred when the universe was less than 1 month old. It's amazing how we know it was only 1 month old when this occurred. Incredible. They suggest the event could have formed several different kinds of dark matter, including darkzillas. Yeah, a Godzilla reference, which are monstrously sized particles 10 trillion times the mass of a single proton. The lengths they'll go to, even to reference Godzilla, to try and explain what they don't understand in creation, because they don't want to admit that God exists and He created all things, even though God's proof of design is on everything, down to our DNA, that He has signed His work as the artist that He is everywhere. I mean, don't even get me started on all the scientific proofs that this is creation. There are cells in our bodies that operate like machines, that look like machines. We are created intelligently, fearfully, and wonderfully made by God, but they will not admit that. They cannot, because they stand opposed to God and everything that He stands for. I'll give you a silly example that I got a long time ago, which was hilarious. So, if there was a Big Bang, as they say, and it all started in the center and was spinning, and from that whole plane of spinning, everything spins out. So if you look at a helix nebula, it looks like a spiral web curled to one side. It's spinning in the same direction, and because it's spinning in the same direction, as it spreads out, each piece, each body spins in the same direction. That is how science would understand it. That makes human sense of chance. Boom, in a left expansion, everything is spinning to the left as it heads out, and it keeps turning and turning the same way it originally did. That would make sense as a, wow, Big Bang. Totally understandable. The problem is, God knew that we would reason like that, so He made a lot of tweaks that we can't wrap our heads around. One of them is Uranus spins almost on its axis, and Venus spins in the opposite direction completely. So God has just tweaked a few things and said, explain that, buddy, without admitting that there is a God. Maybe there was a second dark Big Bang, a Godzilla Big Bang. Maybe another body came in and smacked them, and that's why they're off. Where's the damage? Why are they perfect spheres spinning differently to everything else? The more God tries to show, here I am, see with your eyes that I created in your sockets the truth, the more mankind wants to shy away from it and stay in darkness, where our deeds are hidden from each other, but not from God. It's really sad. Imagine the things we could learn and uncover and glorify God if we used science correctly and admitted that what we saw is what we saw. All proof for an amazing God that created everything and signed his work. There are endless examples, but no, a Godzilla second dark Big Bang. Absolutely. Sounds like a B-rate movie. That is how ridiculous our scientists are. But our scientists also can't tell the difference between male and female anymore and all those things. So, times we're living in, I suppose. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.